Okay, children. So yesterday we were discussing reproduction lesson in 8th class. So in reproduction, 8th class, yesterday we have discussed about differences between sexual and asexual reproduction and types of asexual reproduction I told, and even I told about the female reproductive system. And today I'm going to discuss about the male reproductive system, children. Coming to the male reproductive system, children, if you see, okay, female reproductive system, what are the parts we had, children? We studied about ovaries, oviduct, uterus, vagina. We studied. The male reproductive system, children. Same like ovaries, males will have testes. Same like ovaries, males will have testes. Ovaries produce ova, female gametes. Testes produce sperms, male gametes. Ovaries produce estrogen hormone, I told. Testes produce testosterone hormone, testosterone hormone. Ovaries helps in development of female sexual characters. Testosterone helps in development of male secondary sexual characters. Since testes are also doing two functions like ova, ovaries are doing two functions, producing ova and hormone. In the same way, testes also does two functions, sperms and testosterone. They both are called Dior glands. Why they are called Dior glands? Because they have two functions. What are the two functions? They produce gametes, they produce hormones. They produce gametes, they produce hormones. They produce gametes, they produce hormones. These testes are largely scrotum, sac-like structure called scrotum, which enlarges two testes. And drawing the side view, children, two testes are large, kept in scrotum. And testes are present outside the abdomen. Testes are present outside and below the abdomen. Why, children? Testes are present outside and below the abdomen. Why? Because they cannot
Because they
withstand
can't withstand heat.
high human body temperature. Because they cannot withstand high human body temperature. Testes cannot withstand high human body. They require cold climate for formation of sperms. Inside sperms will form, children. These are vast difference on those things, children. Like this, it will come. Okay, like this, it will come, children. Like this, somewhat. Okay, somewhat like this, children. This is called spermatic duct. What is spermatic duct, children? It carries sperms. What is spermatic duct, children? It carries sperms. And then spermatic duct converts itself into urethra. Spermatic duct itself converts into urethra. Children, spermatic duct at German junction takes the connection from bladder. Spermatic duct takes the connection from the bladder. In urinary bladder, what is present, children? Urine. Okay. In urinary bladder, what is present? Urine. So urine also comes through urethra. Sperms also comes through urethra. That's why urethra is called urinogenital duct. Urethra is called urinogenital duct because it produces urine and it helps in liberation of urine, and also it helps in passage of sperms. It helps in passage of urine. It helps in passage of sperms. That's why urethra in males is called urinogenital duct. And since urinogenital duct is very smooth structure, it is protected by a muscular organ called as penis. It is protected by a muscular organ called penis. Penis is a male copulatory organ. What is a female copulatory organ? Vagina, which helps in sexual intercourse. And male copulatory organ is penis. Female copulatory organ is vagina. Male copulatory organ is penis. Okay, and urethra, it is called as urinogenital duct because it helps in passage of urine and also helps in passage of sperms. Bladder will take one junction here. So always urine will be passed there. Always urine, only during sexual intercourse, sperms are passed through urethra. Always urine is only passed. Only during sexual activity, sperms are released from urethra. Okay, so sperms are released from urethra. And also here some glands are present. What are the names of the glands? Seminal vesicles. So what are the names of the glands? Seminal vesicles.
Prostate and Cowper glands.
And Cowper glands. We have three glands, children, in males. Seminal vesicles, prostate glands, Cowper gland. Seminal vesicles, prostate gland, Cowper gland. Seminal vesicles, prostate glands, Cowper gland. Seminal vesicles, prostate gland, Cowper gland.
Cowper gland.
Okay, they secrete a liquid on the sperms. They secrete a liquid on the sperms. With this liquid plus the sperms, when sperms are coming, they'll secrete liquid. Liquid plus sperms, okay, they secrete a fluid. The fluid plus the sperms is called as semen. The fluid secreted by three of them and the sperms is called semen. What is the function of this fluid? They help in lubrication and nutrition of the sperms. What is the function of this fluid? They help in lubrication and nutrition of the sperms. Okay, children. So, what are the different parts of male reproductive system? Testes, which are equivalent to ovaries. Testes produce sperms and testosterone hormone. Testes are present in scrotal sacs. They are bag-like structures which holds testes. Then spermatic duct will come, which stores and passages the helps in passing of sperms only during sexual intercourse. Then spermatic duct changes into urethra. Urethra is a pipe-like structure which helps in passage of urine and sperms. Then urethra is protected by penis. Penis is a female copulatory organ. Vagina is a female copulatory organ. Penis is a male copulatory organ. Vagina is a female copulatory organ. Okay, children? Urethra is called urinogenital duct because it helps in passage of urine and sperms. Urethra is called urinogenital duct because it helps in passage of urine and sperms. Penis is a copulatory organ. Spermatic duct stores sperm. Scrotal sac holds the testes. Okay, so like this male reproductive system. And what are the three glands which are present at this junction? Seminal vesicles, prostate glands, Cowper's glands. Seminal vesicles, prostate glands, Cowper's glands. Seminal vesicles, prostate glands, and Cowper's glands, which all will secrete fluid of the sperms. This fluid response is called semen, and semen when ejaculated into female reproductive system, then through vagina, then goes to uterus, and in oviduct, what happens in oviduct? What happens in oviduct? What happens in oviduct? What happens in oviduct? Yesterday I told. What happens in oviduct?
Fertilization takes place.
Fertilization.
Yes, sir. I was remembering as forgotten this.
Fertilization takes place in oviduct. I told you that, children. Here.
So in order fertilization, then the zygote comes and implants.
Yoga is formed here. Sperms will come like this. Millions of sperms are ejaculated, but only one momentum, one sperm. One sperm looks like this, children. It will have a tail, neck, head, and a cap-like structure called acrosome. This is structure of sperm. Sperm enters into ova. When sperm enters into ova, what is formed? A single cell zygote is formed. That is called fertilization. Fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. Fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. This will have 23 chromosomes. This will have 23. 23 plus 23 zygote will have again 46. That is how chromosome number is kept constant in the species. Okay. This is haploid. This is haploid. Zygote is diploid. Single cell stage zygote. Zygote divides into embryo, and embryo slowly goes and gets implanted in the uterus. Embryo gets implanted in the uterus. Embryo gets implanted in the uterus. From the mother, a tissue-like structure is formed between baby and mother. That is called placenta. A tissue-like structure is called between baby and mother. That is called placenta. The placenta from mother gives nutrition, respiration, circulation. Excretion, which is formed in baby, goes through this placenta into the mother. Okay, there is a placenta, children, between mother and baby. There is a placenta which is attached at umbilical cord. Placenta is a tissue which is attached at umbilical cord, children. Through the placenta, mother food will reach the baby. Mother oxygen will reach to baby. Mother blood will reach to baby. And baby's excretion through this only goes to the mother. And mother will only excrete baby's excretion also. So what is the function of placenta? Nutrition, respiration, circulation, excretion. What is the function of placenta? Nutrition, respiration, circulation, excretion. Like that, here implantation occurs. What is implantation definition? Attachment of embryo to uterus. Attachment of embryo to uterus. Attachment of embryo to uterus. Attachment of embryo to uterus is called implantation. Implantation occurs where, children? In the uterus, and baby goes there for 9 months. At the end of 9 months, due to contraction and relaxation of uterus, baby will come out through vagina, and delivery of baby is called parturition. Okay, delivery of the baby is called parturition. Delivery of the baby is called parturition. Delivery of the baby is called parturition. Excretion of urine is called micturition. Excretion of urine is called micturition. Delivery of the baby is called parturition. Excretion of urine is called micturition. Delivery of the baby is called parturition. After the 9 months, this uterus will contract and relax, contract and relax, contract and relax. We would say in normal language, labor pains no children. So labor pains will occur, and after the end of 9 months, the baby is healthy and growing properly. Then baby will come out of the mother's vagina. That is called parturition. Okay. What is placenta? Placenta is a tissue which supplies nutrition, respiration, circulation, and exhalation from mother to fetus. Till the baby is in mother's womb, we should call it as fetus. Once it comes out, we should call it as baby. We should not call baby as baby when it is in mother's womb. We should call fetus. Mother to fetus, what is that? Placenta. Mother to fetus, what is that? Placenta. Placenta, after baby comes out, they will cut off placenta, and then endometrium, all those things also will come out. Then baby is washed and given to mother. And that is how the delivery of the baby will occur. Delivery of the baby is called parturition. Delivery of the baby is called what, children? Parturition. Okay, between mother and fetus, what is the structure form? Placenta. Placenta helps in nutrition, food, respiration, air, circulation, blood, excretion from baby to mother. Like that, placenta is developed, children. Placenta plays major role in the giving nutrition to the baby children. Placenta. Okay, children. Next one. So children, there are two types of animals, children, viviparous and oviparous. What are viviparous and what are oviparous animals? Yes, children, what are viviparous and what are oviparous animals, children? What are viviparous?
Parents animals help the animals which reproduce by laying eggs.
Viviparous give birth to directly young ones. Are we oviparous or viviparous, children? We are?
Paras, sir.
All mammals are viviparous, all mammals, which give birth directly to young ones. Oviparous means which lay eggs. Oviparous means which lay eggs. So fishes, frogs, reptiles, aves, birds, I mean to say, all are egg-laying animals. Egg-laying animals are called oviparous, and directly giving birth to animals is called viviparous children, viviparous animals. Okay, children, normally what happens is, so this is about the reproduction, children. This is about reproduction. Now let's go and discuss about the life cycle of the frog. Life cycle of the frog, which is there in 9th class, 9th class, 8th class children. Life cycle of the frog, children. So let's discuss in small three steps, children. I will not take much time, children. So normally in there are fertilizations of two types, children. Internal fertilization, external fertilization. Okay. Normally in humans, internal fertilization occurs where in occurs, children? In females, fertilization occurs where, children? In females, fertilization occurs in ovum. And in frogs, male and female frog will go into the water. Male and female frog go into the water. Male will liberate sperms. Female will liberate ova. Sperm and ova unite to form zygote externally. This is called external fertilization. Outside the body fertilization is called external fertilization, children. Okay, children, outside the body, children, outside the body. So when eggs are formed, children, zygote is formed into embryo, children. Zygote is formed into embryo. Embryo develops into tadpole. Tadpole develops into tadpole develops into tadpole with legs. Then tadpole with frogs, and legs will get adult. Okay, children. So what happens, children, here, whenever fertilization is occurring here, the tadpole is the larval stage, children. The tadpole is only larva, children. Tadpole is the larva, children, larval stage. It looks very different from the adult, children. You can't imagine that this is going to become a frog. This entire change, children, in tadpole stage, it looks like a leaf, children. In tadpole stage, it looks like a leaf, children. But later, the same thing will become frog, children. Later, the same thing will become frog. You can't imagine, children, that this is going to become a frog, children. Okay, this entire transformation from simple living organisms to complex living organisms is called metamorphosis. What is metamorphosis, children? What is metamorphosis? The transformation takes place. What is metamorphosis, children? The transformation
in body.
Larva to adult. The transformation that is taking place from larva to adult. The transformation that is taking place from larva to adult is called as metamorphosis. The transformation that is taking place to larva to adult is called metamorphosis, children. Okay, this is about the metamorphosis which we study, children, in the frogs. Okay, so this is about reproduction, children. This is very, very easy, children. But what is the frog specialty? Means fertilization occurs external fertilization which will occur in water. external fertilization will occur, children. Children, frogs belongs to frog. When say frogs belongs to amphibians. Frogs belongs to amphibians. Can anyone say what do you mean by amphibia?
Animals which can live in water and land both. And
Animal which can live in water and land, but even though they can live on land, for reproduction they should go into water.
water.
For
Yes.
reproduction they should go into water. For reproduction they should go into water.
Okay.
Compulsory. That's why they are not called perfect land animals. Perfect land animals are reptilians. Okay, they can reproduce on the land itself. They can reproduce on the land itself. That's why reptiles are the first land animals. Amphibians stay in the water and land, whereas spices, means fishes, they live only in water and they can reproduce only in the water. Outside they can't. They can live outside and inside, but for reproduction compulsory they should go to water. Amphibia, two legs. Amphibians do. Bia means lives. Two lives they have children. Amphibians. That's why they for land and water. In the water, compulsory for reproduction, we should go into the water. Okay, so children, in reproduction, yesterday and today, what are the topics we have studied, children? Yesterday I told you about reproduction definition. Then I told the differences between sexual and asexual reproduction. Then I told different types of asexual reproduction like fission, regeneration, budding, spore formation. Okay, apart from this, I also told about the female reproductive system. Okay, then today I told about the male reproductive system and what happens during fertilization, how the embryo develops in mother's womb, how embryo develops in mother's womb by forming the placenta. I told children what are viviparous and oviparous animals. I told children, and even I told life cycle of the frog. If ever a life cycle of frog comes, even compulsory should drop figure because figure will not accept. And what are the two types of fertilization I told children? Internal fertilization and
And external.
external fertilization. Internal occurs in mammals, external fertilization occurs in frog, in the water, that the male will give response, female will give ova, they both unite to form, and zygote. Zygote becomes embryo, embryo becomes tadpole, tadpole becomes larva, larva becomes frog, like this children. Okay, there is no distinction between tadpole and frog children. They are entirely different children. They are entirely different. So this gradual transformation from tadpole to frog, from larva to frog, larva to adult, the gradual transformation, whatever is occurring, the changes that are occurring is called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis means transformation, which is taken from larval stage to adult stage. It's called as a metamorphosis. So all these points you have to study properly, children. And in Sunday exam, I'll be asking all these questions to prepare well for Sunday exam, children. Anyone have any doubts? Soon you ask me.